Welcome to Fantasy Maiden Wars, Dream of the Stray Dreamer, also known as Fantasy Maiden Wars Complete Box, a collection/remaster of every game in the Fantasy Maiden Wars series, which is a series of fan games of Touhou based on Super Robot Wars. Man, am I glad I'm able to play this today. This came out last night. I was worried I wouldn't be able to play this for a couple days. I'm able to play it the day after. Pretty great. Library special things you can't really do yet. You go to the library, it's completely empty. There's a lot of things in this game. Completion 0. Yes. Alright, start. Alright, so there's two stories in this game. One where you can play as Reimu, the Shrine Maiden of the Hakurei Shrine. Despite her lack of training, she's an all-rounder with an uncanny ability to fly circles around her enemies. And Marissa, a relatively ordinary magician who lives in Gensokyo. She proudly proclaims that Danmaku is all about power as she blasts her enemies away with her powerful long-range magic. I'm going to be playing as Marissa because, A, I like the characters that are more focused on in Marissa's story, and, B, Aspie's playing Reimu's route, and I've been watching that. The main difference between these two routes is that there's, exclusive, chapters with different cutscenes. Okay, so there's, this is the change they made. There's normal, and then there's normal plus. This was called easy and normal in the original. I guess they changed it because I guess they didn't want people to feel bad for playing on easy. I'm going to play on easy, normal, because I've never played in any of these games before, and I've never played a Super Robot Wars game either. So, yeah. Oh boy. Gensokyo, a remote region of an eastern land that has existed since antiquity. Yes, it has a long history, and its many annals do not chronicle its exact origins. In its olden days, it is said that yokai once ran rampant, and humans lived in fear. Roughly 500 years ago, the advancement of civilization threatened to shatter the balance between humans and yokai. The yokai sages took this threat seriously and proposed a solution. They established a barrier called the border of fantasy and reality, and drew weakened yokai into Gensokyo, thereby maintaining equilibrium between humans and yokai. But this period of stability was short-lived. With the rise of modern civilization, phenomenon inexplicable by science became widely regarded as superstition. Their very existence denied, the yokai lost vast amounts of power. With Gensokyo on the brink of fading, the yokai sages put forth another proposal. They would enact a border to separate Gensokyo from the outside world, a border between common sense and the fantastical, the Great Hakurei Border. With the creation of this barrier, all travel between Gensokyo and the world outside was cut off. The humans stranded inside, and the surviving yokai developed their own independent culture. I don't know what S? That's the button, yes. Over a century has passed since then. Summer year 8118. I guess 118 years since the creation of Gensokyo. As the hot summer shines on Gensokyo, the first sparks are about to fly in what will be a long, raging battle. I press next because it's the end of the title crawl. It's raining. I have to press Z. Currently, the Northbourne unit has surrounded their target and is deploying Danmaku. Unit down. There's no use. We can't hold. Requesting immediate reinforcements. What? How can we be having such a hard time against a single enemy? Look, that's what's happening, okay? We're attacking in large numbers, but it's like we're being toyed with. Just hurry up and alert the Greater Tango. This way we'll be overrun. Understood. I'll dispatch anyone I can find who isn't busy as well. Okay, looks like the Kappa followed their orders and took shelter. All that's left is the settlement over there. I better wrap up my patrol quickly. Hey, you, Patrol Tango, what are you doing over here? You should be on the front line. I'm on a different assignment. The Greater Tango ordered me to confirm that no Kappa are wandering about. No Kappa will be stupid enough to be out and about on such a stormy night. I agree completely, but there's always a chance that someone might be doing something reckless. Alright, we'll give us some backup once your hands are free. We got all the focus we can muster right now. That's the plan. I'll be there shortly. It'll be fine, right? We're in a state of emergency here. I'll just focus on my assignment for now. You, did you pass me? Sorry about this, everyone. I can tell there's some sort of big fuss going on, but I really have to leave. Whoa, that's some loud thunder. I better get down the mountain while I can. Is there supposed to be a thunder sound effect? That night, a scarlet mist enveloped Gensokyo. Kirazame residence, home to one Kirazame. Yawn. Boy, I was out for a while there. I really burned that midnight oil in my research yesterday. At least I'm finally finished the catalyst for my new spell. It ain't gonna be long now before people start calling me a great magician. And on that day, I'll become a magnificent hero known throughout Gensokyo. But in order to get there, I gotta deal with this scarlet mist first. It's been getting thicker and thicker since the storm that night. Maybe it's some sort of incident. Only been a few days since the mist appeared. She's probably still lazing around at the shrine. This is my chance to steal a march on her. Alright, time to go on my first outing in a while. It is the first step of Magician Marisa Kirasame's path to greatness. Forest of Magic. It's pretty magical. Huh. To eat or not to eat? That is the question. It's been so many days since I ran off from the mountain and I haven't eaten a real meal since. I'm all out of cucumbers and I have no idea where I am. But this mushroom looks the least suspicious of all those I've seen. Kinda smells like my taki too. Besides, if I collapse here, that would defeat the whole point of slipping out in the first place. I have to do this to return home safely and complete my invention. Okay, 1, 2, wait. Ow! Whoa, that was close. What was that for? Hey, get that mushroom back. You're really gonna eat this, huh? Give it up. Made it look like a mataki, but it's actually a real poisonous. Look closely, the tip has a faint purple tint to it, right? Real matakis ain't even that color. You're right, I was so hungry I couldn't think straight. Thanks a lot. I don't think I'd be saved by a human in a place like... Wait, a human? Whoa, don't suddenly shout like that. How could this be? I gotta hide. Let's see. What's wrong? Is there something real scary behind me? My optical camouflage is out of order. A river. There's none around. Shut up! How's my broomstick taste? Ow, tastes like pain. Why would you stuff that in someone's mouth? Cause you look like you were gonna leg it, so what if I'm a human? Oh, maybe you got something to do with this scarlet mist? What are you talking about? I mean, there's a lot of mist here, but I'm just lost, that's all. Don't play dumb, you tried to run from me. That means you had to be involved with the incident somehow. Wait, no, I wasn't trying to run away. It's just been such a long time since I've seen a human stranger. You're talking pretty normally to say a human right now, though. Aha, you're right, I'm the Tori Karashiro, Kappa. Nice to meet you. I'm Marisa Kirasame, I'm an Ishin. You're Kappa, right? Thought you guys don't come out from Yokai Mountain. You're gonna stay hidden or something? Yep, we don't see many humans in the mountain either. That's why you scared me. So, if you're supposed to be on a mountain normally, what you doing here now? There's somewhere I need to go, so I left the mountain to go there. But it's been so long since the last time that I lost my bearings and... You know, walk along in the forest magic's a pretty tall hurdle for a beginner. It really is. My optical camouflage broke down, a weird human tried to stuff a broomstick down my throat. Today's been awful. Pretty much all your fault, though. Oh yeah, you Kappa are always carrying nifty inventions around, aren't you? Got anything cool? I do, but it's all at the mountain. Ah, so I can take a look if I go to the mountain? I'll pay you a visit there next time. What? No, you can't. Why not? I don't care if your place is messy. That's not it. Humans are just asking for trouble if they dare enter Yokai Mountain. And there's already some kind of fuss happening there now, I think. Something's happening at Yokai Mountain? Never mind that. Anyway, there's some place I really need to get to right now. Alright, you did mention that. Yeah, I was looking for a second-hand shop called Corrindo. Do you happen to know where that is? Why'd the music stop playing? I heard from my newspaper that it carries items magic from the outside world. Corrindo, eh? There's definitely lots of weird things there. Huh? You know about it? Know about it? I'm a regular there. How about I show you the way? Really? Thank goodness. I thought Halley's Comet would come again before I found that shop. Do you have the time for that, though? You're busy, then. Well, sort of am. Trying to figure out where all this mist has come from. I was on my way to do something else first. Ask Corrindo's owner to do the tune-up on something. I think it's going to come in real handy for this investigation if it's ready. Oh, okay. And that way. Lead the way, Marisa. Sure thing. Try to keep up. Okay, the music's back. I turned the music down a lot or the game's volume down a lot because the intro is very loud, so I might need to turn it back up later, but for the first recording at least, it's probably going to be pretty quiet. Please wait, Aya. Mobiji, why are you being so slow? I can wait, but all the exclusive stories won't. I'm not particularly slow, but your tendency to fly ahead is taxing the limits of my 1,000 live vision.
What a disappointment. I want to hurry up and find that Shrine Maiden and write an article about her.
Our responsibility is to watch over her, not to write an article about her. Yokai Mountain has been invaded. I think you could stand to take your mission more seriously.
No, it's the other way around, Luigi. If you think like that, you'll never get ahead in the world. Yokai are all about finding the humor in any situation. This is the first major event since the Oni left. In other words, the first major event since the Tengu Society was formed.
Is that how it works? Make a point, though. I've never heard of our group struggling so hard against just 2 opponents before.
Well, they are gods. Of course they're going to know what they're doing. The problem is that Shrine Maiden. She's been prowling around outside the mountain. We need to figure out what her goal is.
Right, that's what this whole mission is about.
An article about that will make me the champion of this year's newspaper competition. Guaranteed.
Of course, that's your real angle. But we're forbidden from reporting anything about this to outside parties. Will we be able to manage an article like that?
Wait, what?
Raider Tengu should have noticed. Remember, it said that this was such a big deal we shouldn't tell anyone outside the mountain about it.
Oh, come on. That's suppression of speech. That's not cool at all.
If intel about this leaked outside, that would defeat the purpose of having martial law imposed over the whole mountain.
Well, yeah, but still. Man, that was my motivation.
Come on now, you're good at jobs. Do it.
You're the obedient dog, aren't you?
I'm a wolf. Seriously, can you please at least try to... What's this?
What's up? Did you find the Shrine Maiden?
No, it's not her. A human and a Kappa are flying a little ahead of us. I think that Kappa might be.
A human and a Kappa? That's strange. If martial law has been declared, the Kappas shouldn't be leaving the mountain.
That's right, they shouldn't. And a Kappa being with a human is even stranger.
Well, let's go see what's up. They might know something about the Shrine Maiden. Even if they don't, that's an intriguing pairing.
Understood. Just keep moving. They're dead ahead. Notori, what are you doing here? Yeah, this game has a lot of cutscenes. Should have mentioned that earlier. Yeah, this game's like a third a visual novel. I'm used to reading for long periods of time, though, so I should be fine.
Hey, are we at Grindo yet? Don't get so impatient. We're almost there.
Look, I'm excited, okay? I haven't gotten out of the woods in days.
Oh yeah? You never told me you wanted to go to Grindo.
My current invention needs some special parts, so I figured I'd search for them at a second-hand store. If they have what I want in stock, then my invention is complete, and the thought of it excites me too much to calm down.
I know how that feels. You always want to borrow things that you want.
Borrow? Sure.
Huh? Who's that?
Ah! Don't tell me! I was ready to doubt it until I saw it with my own eyes. It really is you, Notori. Momiji, why are you here? That's what I want to ask. What are you doing here during such a major event? Surely you're aware the entire mountain is in a state of martial law. The Kappa are currently barred from leaving the mountain.
But wait, what? Martial law? Say what? So when you said you couldn't return to the mountain?
Okay, yeah, I didn't get permission before leaving, but I had no idea the situation was this serious.
You know her, Luigi?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine, Notori Kawashiro. I have no idea what she's doing here or why she snuck off the mountain, though.
Who are you people, anyway? Things seem pretty hectic today all around. Oh, yes, you would be the ordinary human magician that resides in this forest, correct? Got one, I'm the great human magician that wields divorce magic. Hehehe, at long last, my name is reached as far as the yokai. I don't know your name, but I believe I saw you before, at a previous incident. A Kappa fleeing the mountain and a human from the forest having a secret meeting, though? I could make a great article out of this. What do you mean, an article? Ah, should have mentioned earlier, I am Ayashimaro, reporter and Tengu. I'm the presiding editor of the Bunbunbaru newspaper and Tokyo's fastest and finest mountain facts. Ah, getting some great shots here.
Look, this isn't some clandestine meeting. I just happened to run into Marissa.
That's right, if you go in an article, there's a lot more interesting things to cover. Oh, such as? I'm all ears. Such as that Scarlet mist all over Gensokyo? You saw it while you were flying, right? Aha, I get you. That's definitely another critical incident. What do you mean, another? Yeah, whoopsie. Just picked the wrong word here. Well, whatever. I'll be resolving the mist incident, so if you want a prior interview, now's the time. I totally forgot about the mist incident. I'll be back, Luigi. Gotta get some aerial shots of the mist real quick.
What? Are you okay with just ignoring orders to watch over the Shrine Maiden?
Obviously not. Find her and watch over her. This mission's practically tailor-made for you anyway. You're dumping it all on me. Yep, it's all yours. Later.
This always happens when I'm paired with her. Eh, at least I avoided getting an article written about me in all that chaos. I assume she discreetly let the matter drop since you were a friend of mine. Okay, let's get back to the mountain, Notori. As I said earlier, martial law has been declared.
Wait, back up. What was all that about watching over the Shrine Maiden? Where Rainbow do this time?
Is that what you're concerned with? You pick up on the oddest things, human. Speaking of which, Notori, have you been gone this long? Have you seen a suspicious Shrine Maiden at all? A non-Hakure Shrine Maiden, to be more specific? I haven't seen any shrine maidens. I've been lost and alone, wandering the forest of magic the whole time. Not to be expected when you run off by yourself. Either way, that's fine. Finding her is part of my job. I'm done asking questions. Now come along, Notori.
Wait, don't just end a conversation like that. The shrine maiden ain't room. I'm pretty lost here. Does that have any something to do with the Scarlet Mist?
Enough questions and answers. If you're going to keep on obstructing me, I'll have to escalate the force. There's a lot of birds.
If it's a Damaku battle you want, that's exactly what you're gonna get. Notori, you know about Damaku battle, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar. Why?
What do you mean, why? You're gonna be helping me out, obviously. What? Why do I have to fight Luigi? Because if I go down here, I can't take you to Correndo.
But still. You know what? I'm tired of this. I'll just quiet you both.
Bold words. Try me.
This isn't how it was supposed to go.
Ah, the heck with it.
Fight 10 battles while in focus modes. Bonus. Okay. The battle segment of this game consists of player and enemy phases. Each turn you will control your units in the player phase, and the CPU will control your enemies in the enemy phase. When your cursor is over your units, press the Z button to bring up the unit menu and issue commands to them. You can also view the manual by pressing select. What button is that? Things aren't quite making sense. Try pressing select and looking through it. Okay. Saves the current data, loads data. Okay. That's my squad. Search for spirit commands usable by allies. What the hell does that mean? Uh-huh.
Ma, you done for today? Well, if you ever want to see one cool magician in action, you know what game to play. See ya.
Okay, that's what that button does. Did I? Continue. That's the button. Okay, I thought I just completely screwed myself. Okay. Yeah, I've never played this game before. I have actually no idea what's going on. Despite how much I've seen this game being played, I never really actually paid that much attention to what was going on in the gameplay, so yeah. Display unit status. This is Notori. You use the heal command to restore HP to an ally within 1 range. It can be used as equipped item on an allied units, including rear units, within 2 spaces. Okay. Spirit. Target enemy takes 1.5 more damage and deals 0.95 less damage. For 1 turn, increases accurate evasion rates by 30%. One turn damage taken is half. Unit's current terrain changes to land. If unit's land rating is S or higher, unit gains a boost to accuracy, evasion, and defense. Okay, you want me to what now? Focus mode. Can I like see your range? I can. Okay. Okay, I can go to like over there. So you want me to go into focus mode? Wolf. No, you do the focus first. Units music slows and can only graze attacks instead of dodging it, but will not suffer automatic penalties aside from their special effects. Okay. Go on the Tori. You have less movement. Yes, you do. Okay, so let's move you over here first. Once they've moved or attack, a unit's action is over. When all your units have finished acting, in your turn to move on to the enemy phase. Pressing Z on a space without a unit present will bring up the general menu, and you can select in turn. From the general menu, you can select objectives, use the map's victory conditions, and unit listings to check status of all your units. Okay. Go, you two. You can do it. And then in turn. I guess I have to do that manually. Normally in Fire Emblem, there's a you can turn auto end on or off. I guess there's no auto end option. Select counterattack. What? Support on. Yes. Spirit. Gain? Okay. I guess go then. I'm bored. Hanging out one before.
Fucking birds. The nail that sticks up gets hammered down. Out of my way.
Fucking hurt. The birds are coming at me. So yeah, this map's probably gonna be really short.
Felt a chill to go down my spine there.
But there's so many cutscenes.
I'm a busy girl, it's wasting my time.
That by the time chapter 2 starts,
Try this on for size.
I'll probably have to start in the first part because it's already been 20 minutes.
Watch out, Notori. The girls are spitting out Damaku.
Oh, right, so that means I should,
You're in that Damaku field, you move in evasion, and eventually I'll go down. So if you want to deal with that, you gotta either stay out of it or switch to focus mode.
slow and careful way of fighting.
Right, one of the basics of Danmaku training. Focus mode slows your movement speed in exchange for ignoring the negative effects of being in Danmaku. It also means that even if you dodge, you still take graze damage. Higher the hit rate, the more graze damage you take, so watch out! Staying unfocused outside of Danmaku, but focused inside is the basics of the basics. Don't forget, that'll go away if you beat the crows. Time to show you how it's done. I'll follow your lead, Marissa.
Enemies marked with a D icon will generate Danmaku. Any of your units entering Danmaku fields will suffer reduced movement, defense, and evasion. However, these penalties can be nullified by going into focus mode. While focused, units will graze attacks instead of dodging, which deals reduced damage depending on the enemy's hit rate. The lower the hit rate, the less damage grazing will do. When combined with ignoring Danmaku penalties, the focused unit will still be difficult to shoot down. If you want to move fast, stick with unfocused. If you're getting into the thick of it, you may want to focus up. Mastering when to use both modes will give you a big advantage in battle. If you're able to fire on an enemy, you can use the attack command. Select the weapon name displayed in white and the enemy you want to attack. Weapons have varying ranges or other requirements to be used. Power is increased by battling, defeating enemies with that character. If you don't have enough MP or ammo for the weapon, you can't use it. Weapons marked with P can be used after moving, combining high movement and high range to let you cover a lot of ground. In the early turns of a level, you want to conserve your resources against grunts while accumulating power. This way you'll be able to unleash all your most powerful attacks on bosses. How would you want me to do while in focus mode? Fight 5 battles. Okay, I don't have to defeat anyone while in focus mode.
Focus. Move.
Gonna attack Cucumber. Or extending arm. Okay, that's attack power, range, accuracy, rating, critical hit rating. It's better in water and neutral from everything else, as to be expected of Midori. Alright, weapon is move, okay. Here you go.
I'll deal with you in a jiffy. Cucumber's safety is disengaged.
I just got killed by a cucumber. Great. Witch ley line or magic missile? Here you go.
Get out of here. Right as over that.
Okay, ley line means just ride broom and hit them with bird. I'm pretty sure most of Marissa's moves in this game revolve shooting lasers, shooting missiles, or hitting people while riding on broom. Okay, so quick save. Does quick save always close the game? No, it asked me that. I pressed yes last time. Okay, pay attention to the things and you won't accidentally close the game. Although, as you saw earlier, apparently ending the game at certain moments has different dialogue. This game has a lot of dialogue. Like a lot of dialogue. Like like a ridiculous, absurd amount of dialogue. Oh, you can hit someone from arm. Here. Extending arm.
Not that. No, not this either. Here we go. Kind of a pain to aim this one, but let's try it.
That looks like it hurts. Extendo hands. Do I want to tell that story?
You'll be feeling this one in the morning. Sorry, but you're done for.
Bird is dead.
Hope you like bird, Notori. Be eating a lot of it later.
Okay, it defaults to no, so I don't really have to pay attention. I just have to press the button twice. Yeah, it's unfocused, so I can actually move farther. Although, let's make sure I'm not in Touhou's range here. Okay, I can go to that bush over there. I can't even reach, so I can attack from here. Magic missile. Gun and run? Or wait, run and gun? Alright, but you're done for. Yeah, I've been reading Marissa's dialogue during battle, but it's gonna like skip. Well, it's gonna like, you know, be the same after a while, so need to pay attention so I'm not reading the same thing over again. Yeah, when I took an engineering class in high school, we had to come up with a project, and one of our ideas that we ended up not going was extendo hands. Would have been funner than what we actually ended up doing, but, you know, it's besides the point. So yeah,
I felt a chill go down my spine there. You really think I'd just let you go?
the whether you choose Marissa or Reimu, you have different chapters. That's the most prominent in the first game, which is Scarlet, because the first like couple chapters of the game, I think like the first 3 or so. I don't know, like the first 5 or something. Like most of them are completely different. So you know, I haven't seen these Marissa chapters in quite a while, so I don't really remember most of what's going on. Whereas I watched the Reimu chapters like the other day, and they are very different. The first chapter on Reimu's route, you just you fight a bunch of fairies, and this you fight a bunch of birds.
We'll deal with you in a jiffy. Going in. Burn ears.
How many focus battles have I done so far? 1 left. Oh, it tells me. How nice. So, focus. Move here. Hit him with the broom.
I'm a busy girl, so quit wasting my time.
Yeah, this first chapter has a boss. I don't remember if the Reimu route first chapter had a boss. I remember you just fought a bunch of random fairies.
What? Is that all? Nice one, Marissa. How was focus mode? Eating grace sucks, but it's less risky than taking a direct hit. Plus, that way Damaku ain't gonna stop you from moving around. Stay focused in a Damaku really is the basic game plan, huh? Let's add that to my research notes. Good attitude.
Alright. I've done the thing. I can turn right. Played so much Fire Emblem with auto in turn on. I'm not used to doing this. I probably want the more accurate one. Actually, are they both 100% accurate? Magic missile? Yeah, they are. So just use the better one. Who are you? Why are you tricking Notori into helping you?
Dory's got nothing to do with this. You're the one who wouldn't answer my question. What does this non-Hakare Shrine Maiden do to get Tengu chasing after her?
Again, it's none of your business. If you won't take no for an answer, we'll do this the hard way. Time.
You will soon know the power of the Tengu. Time for dog. This is my ultimate technique. Hyper no slash. No, that was very much a slash. That's Tengu for you. My magic can handle a Tengu. And never like a really hard, like a really low chance to hit and hit anyway.
Wasn't paying that much attention. Not bad at all. Alright. Alright, I can heal. Don't really need to do that, I don't think. Not yet. Okay, 85. You do... how much damage? $1.19. Does it not tell you how much damage you're gonna take? Am I stupid and I just can't tell what I'm supposed to be looking at there? Notori, I'll say it again. Join me and go back to the mountain. Now. I know I was wrong to leave the mountain, but I'm so close to Grindo now. So please, just let me go. Petty excuses mean nothing to me. Petty? Look, I've got an important invention riding on this. No offense, but I'm pushing my way through. Luigi, you're serious about this, huh? Punch Robo... Robo? You're as skilled as I expected. Ow, that hurt. So you're serious about this, Notori? Touhou! Still in the game. Expected a giant sword to hurt a little more than that. You're not half bad. Sorry about this, Luigi. Okay, time for you to talk. Give me the deets on that Shrine Maiden. I'll do no such thing. I'll retreat for now. But let me give you a warning. Do not pry any further into this matter.
Hey, get back here! Bah, got away. Now micro battle settled. But still.
Oh boy, really got it now. Really done it now. What am I gonna do?
Is about you leaving the mountain?
Yeah, Yokai Mountain is a very orderly place, but the trade-off is that it's a lot stricter than what it's like in human society. Hey, the mountain was bad enough, but now that I've fought and beaten Luigi, I'm really gonna be in for it when I go back.
Hey, no use crying over spilt milk, right? Oh, you still need to find that stuff for your invention. First things first, let's hit the Grindo.
There's still a cutscene. I will end it when the preparation menu shows up. This is the first episode anyway. It could be a bit longer than 30 minutes.
We're here. This is Grindo.
Well, Grindo is in a place like this.
Yep, at the entrance to Forest Magic. It ain't too easy to lose your way here.
I should have known that Tengu map wasn't accurate enough to go on.
Either way, you got here. Let's head on in. Yo, Corin, I'm here.
Ah, Marissa. And a new face, I believe. Hi there. I'm Notori Kawashiro, a Kappa. A Kappa. That's a rare type of customer around these parts. Is this a friend of yours, Marissa?
Yeah, basically.
A friend?
Something wrong?
No. Humans and Kappa are sworn friends, after all. Interesting. I've heard a fair bit about them, but this is the first time I've seen a real live Kappa. I imagine them more classically, having a shell on their backs and a dent on top of their heads. This one seems like a sweet kid. So what brings a Kappa here?
I'm looking for something. Would you mind letting me browse your wares?
By all means, feel free to look around. Ropes, bombs, yours, my friend. As long as you have enough, you can Shokyo currency, whatever that is. The yen from like 150 years ago or something.
Ah, make 2 helpings of snacks as well. You still got those rice cookies you bought before, right?
Always so demanding. They're on the table over there, so help yourself.
Anyways, I'm here to pick up the goods. The adjustment should be complete by now, right?
The goods? Oh. I told you 3 days ago to come back in a week. Of course it's not ready yet.
Seriously? I need to get the bottom of this Scarlet Mist, and you're over here taking your sweet time?
I told you a week because it would take a week to do. You can't expect me to get it done any faster.
Great, now Reimu's gonna get ahead of me. And here I'd just worked out a new spell.
Good grief, some things never change. I actually have been pushing to get it done faster. I had a feeling you need it. Come back in 2 days. I'll have it done by then.
Really? I know I can count on you, Corin. This wasn't a trip I was expecting to take, but it was definitely worth it. That's why you should help out. That's why you should help out Kappa, I guess.
Marissa, it's a cell phone. They look so different when you see them up close.
A cell phone? What at?
It's an item for communicating with someone who's far away. I hear it lets you telepathically speak with someone. You don't have to have psychic powers for it to work. Admittedly, I have no idea how to use one.
It transforms air vibrations into signals, and then the receiver transforms the signals back. Basically the digital version of having 2 cans and a piece of string.
Digital, eh? Well, you seem to understand how it works.
Oh, a virtual girl.
Nice copyright dodging.
This was so shocking to me when I first saw it, in more ways than one.
It's a magical pair of glasses that shows the wearer a pseudo world. I've tried them all, and all I saw was pitch darkness.
Nah, that's close enough. Pitch black isn't that far off from dark red. I have no idea what you're on about. Have you found what you were looking for?
That'll be such a rush. There's so much neat stuff here.
Hey, Minko cards, a whole bunch of them. Okay, I know what that is. Let me borrow those for a few. Played a lot. You sure find some fun things, Notori.
Yeah, you two are lots of fun. I will never get bored like this. It's an honor to hear that from a Kappa. Feel free to visit again whenever you like. Honestly, I wish they'd just leave already.
Alright, I better be heading back. You're going home already, Marissa? It's getting dark outside. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'll be punished once I return to the mountain, and I still haven't found the parts I was looking for.
That's still no reason to not go home.
Yeah, just go away already. I want some quiet time.
Hey, Corin, let the Tori stay here for the night. She seems to like it here.
Oh, wait, what? The Kappa stay here is no joke. If she keeps up her scavenging all night long, it's gonna take forever to clean up after her.
Well, Corin, if we're done here, then I'm heading back home.
I think I've got it. I don't mind letting her stay here, but I don't know if it would be more suited to a Kappa than the alternative.
What alternative?
Versus house is full of junk that even I haven't seen before. She trades it with me every once in a while, and sometimes I can find some real gems in that stuff.
You do not. You call it all of it junk.
Whoops, gotta be careful. Can't let Marissa know how valuable her junk really is. The point is, there's a chance you could find the parts you're looking for there.
Ah, makes sense. I certainly haven't turned up anything here.
Then it sounds like the matter's settled. Marissa, let her stay over at your house tonight.
What? When did it actually get settled?
Just now. Besides, she's your friend to begin with.
When did I call her my friend? Hey, you called me a friend when we came in. Come on, don't clean my shirt like that. Alright. I don't really care about other people looking at my stuff anyway. Come on and stay at my place tonight, Dory. Really? You're cool with me coming over? Yeah, as long as you don't make much of a noise tonight. I'm getting up early to make a visit tomorrow.
Another incident investigation.
Close enough. I'm isn't a magician. I know what to ask her about the mist.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure where I should go next anyway, so mind if I tag along?
Show it yourself. She's a pretty cool magician. She can control multiple dolls at once.
Interesting. Are they RC dolls?
RC? Well, let's say that for tomorrow. We should head on back and get to sleep.
Actually, now that I don't have to worry about going home, I was thinking of doing a little more scavenging.
Zip it! I said I'm going home, so I'm going home.
Ah, come on.
See you, Corin. I'll be back for the goods later. Thank you very much, Mr. Crendo.
Sure thing. See you soon. Oh, they left. Finally some peace and quiet. Must have brought yet another noisy yokai here. It's like her friends keep falling into her lap. She's an odd one, all right. It's been a while since she vanished. Marissa looked up to her so much. It's probably going to be the start of a new adventure for her. I own a second-hand shop. I may have no interest in her Danmaku battles, but I can still lend my support to her. Which is why I've got one more job to do, no matter how much I'd rather go to sleep right now. To celebrate new beginnings, it's time to give the Mini Hakuro a full tune-up for Marissa Kirasame. I got an achievement! After the battle and story segments are finished, you'll have an intermission. From here you can organize, outfit, and upgrade your units, as well as save and load data before the next stage begins. When your preparations are all finished, select next map on the menu. Want to save your game? Select save in the intermission menu. You can resume playing by selecting load on the title screen and choosing which save you want to resume from. In addition, if you want to pause the game in the middle of a map, you can choose a quick save. From the general menu with a quick save, you can choose continue from the title screen to resume playing. You can only have one quick save at a time, though, so be careful when overriding it. Yes. There's S4 kills, Notori has 2. Browse the library from here. Hello, Akio. You haven't been introduced yet. See, I can. Unit listings tells me these 2 characters, weapons. What did I say? Touhou? Left bumper. Yeah, I don't know what left bumper is. Upgrade your units. Upgrade. Rem points. Huh? Upgrade a unit with the points for the first time. Okay. Why is Notori so much more? Oh, because duh. Okay, I was supposed to even that out between the two. Whoops. Right, these are like is this extra level? I think that's like the bonus thing you get from bonus points. Apparently you don't have enough from the first level to do anything with it. Yep. Minus 20. Learn skills. Can we do that? Sport attack level 2. PP, I don't have that. Okay. Okay, I get PP from doing something. Increase a unit's EX level. Is that not the same thing as just going to the bottom of... That's weird that it's that's own option. Equip. Oh, this is a bunch of question marks because I don't have any items yet. Formation? There you go. Oh, that tells me the... Alright, the cost. That's what that is. Yeah, you can only... That details how many units you can use. That's not really a problem for the first game. The first... What do I call the game? There's 4 games. The chapters for the first game won't really be a problem because you basically use every unit. Not until the second game where you have to actually choose who to use. Anyway, that was that. That was the first chapter of very many. Took about 40 minutes. Next part, I will do chapter 2. See you then. Goodbye.